Not too long ago, I posted a picture on my Instagram account, and it was a picture of a few supercars, and I captioned it something like, "Which one would you choose?" And a friend of mine had commented and said that he wouldn't choose any of them because they're all a waste of money. So I figured that I would make this video to explain why people spend their money, or as he said, waste their money on supercars. Now, there's no doubt that if you look at it all objectively, someone spending several $100,000 on a supercar that they know will likely depreciate fairly quickly. There's no doubt that if you look at it objectively, that it's a quote-unquote waste of money. But my argument is that some people can afford to waste money because they've set themselves up to be able to do that. So for anyone that does anything that's unnecessary, whether you're going to a concert, whether you're buying a fast food meal, whether you are buying any type of car instead of riding a bike, okay, it is always a waste of money because it's unnecessary spending. But the point is, people decide to waste money on the things that make them happy, and they waste the amount that usually they can afford to waste. Some people will waste more money than they can afford to waste, but I would think that the majority of people make financially sound decisions and only waste the amount of money that they can afford to waste. So this is how I broke it down for my friend. I said that if someone earns $100,000 a year and they're comfortable spending $50,000 on a car, then someone that earns $200,000 a year will likely be comfortable spending $100,000 of a car because it's the same proportion, okay? Someone that earns $400,000 a year will likely be comfortable spending $200,000 on a car. It's always 50%. And this is just an example. You can spend more than 50% of your income on a car. You can spend much less, okay? It's just an example. So my argument is that instead of saying that it's a waste of money, someone that goes out and spends $100 on concert tickets 10 times a year, okay, is wasting their money on something that they enjoy, something that they love. So if someone can afford to buy a supercar, then it's not a waste of money. And yes, technically it is a waste of money, but they can afford to waste their money. It is their entertainment cost, their entertainment expense. It is their happiness expense. And my only argument is that as long as they can afford to buy the supercar, then it's all good. If someone goes out and is wasting their money on a supercar when they can't afford it and they're not making their mortgage payments or their rent payments just to drive a supercar around town, that in my opinion isn't such a good idea. It's not a good way to waste their money. But if someone can absolutely afford to waste their money on a supercar and that's what they desire, my argument was that it's all good. There's really no reason to think of it in any other way. The point is, just like this watch right here, I have a watch on and I can't remember how much this watch costs, but let's just say for the sake of argument, this watch is a $200 watch, okay? And someone that earns, and I'm comfortable spending this kind of money, someone that earns twice my income would likely be comfortable spending $400 on a watch. Someone that earns much more yearly income, a much higher yearly income, would be comfortable spending $5,000 on a watch. Some people that earn a lot of money might be comfortable spending $10,000 on a watch. You buy what you can afford most of the time. That's the way that it works. And I wanted to make this video just to outline my response to sort of why people spend their money on supercars, or just as he said, why people waste their money on supercars. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.